Hello everyone and welcome to my Jeleva mill deck. This is a competitive deck that is actually a meta deck designed to beat down combo decks. My battle plan is to cast Jeleva enough times to hopefully hit cards like Cloudstone Courier, Deadeye Navigator, Necrotic Ooze, Staff of Dominion, Capsize, Paradox Engine. I made a tech previously about Paradox Engine and Captain Cisse, and also Doomsday. My hope is to hit these cards with Jeleva and put them in exile, never play them, and remove my opponents from being able to play them and combo with them. I also run Pixis in this deck. It is basically just 1 mana, tap, exile a card from all players, including me, and hopefully just hitting good cards that they want. I'm never actually using the 7 mana sacrifice to put all cards in play, and my usually wins by exiling our libraries, having maybe 4 cards in my own library left, passing turn, and people die. Usually my opponents scoop when they realize that they've lost all their win conditions and are unable to combo. But I also recommend highly to play cards like Snuff Out and Submerge. These cards are optional to be cast without paying the mana. If an opponent controls a forest, Submerge is free to cast. If I pay 4 life, Snuff Out is free to cast. And that is great, because I can pay 4 mana, play Jeleva, and still be ready, having answers to creature combos, such as Deadeye Navigator. I also recommend playing cards like Relic of Prometheus, remove a graveyard and draw a card, Nihil Spellbomb, the same. Cremate is really good, it's 1 mana, exile a combo card and draw a card. Izzet Charm is versatile and good, Volcanic Offering is just powerful, and Arcane Denial is a good counterspell. And I really like also the Shadow of Doubt. It's a 2 mana, basically counter a Demonic Tutor or Vampire Tutor and draw a card. And that is similar to cycling, 2 mana cycling and still interact. I'm also running a lot of stacks cards to slow down the game and hopefully prevent people from winning, like Arcane Denial. My own deck is usually never playing more than 1 spell, maybe 2 sometimes. So Arcane Denial, Arcane Laboratory don't really affect me that much, but it shuts down a lot of combo decks. The similar with Mindlock Orb, it really destroys Yi-San. And I'm not searching my own library that much. Usually decks run a lot of tutors, and this just prevents a lot of decks and a lot of cards from going off. Null Rod, Damping Matrix, Blood Moon against Hermit Druid, and maybe sometimes even running Smoke. I also run a lot of board wipes. My plan is to cast Jeleva for 4 or 5, 6, hit maybe Blasphemous Act and hopefully one of their combo pieces, attack with Jeleva, board wipe, which will put Jeleva back in command zone. Blasphemous Act is also really good because sometimes it can be cast against just 1 red mana, is really good against Animar. Chain Reaction, Volcanic Visions. Jeleva basically casts these cards without paying mana cost. Coastal Breach is also a good card because it can be reduced down to 4 mana. Life's Final is also a middle card. I can search my opponent's deck for maybe Necrotic Ooze, Deadeye Navigator, and Laboratory Maniac, and then just with Cremate exile that card. Garruk's Wake, this actually allows Jeleva to stay alive. Same with Overwhelming Force, which also lets me draw a lot of cards, and simply the same with Decree of Pain. All this does is also a very good board wipe because it can destroy non-creature permanents. It actually destroys some of my stacks cards, but sometimes all this does is really awesome. I also highly recommend playing Oblivion Sour, because I am going to be casting Jeleva over and over, hitting a lot of lands, and eventually Oblivion Sour will steal those lands and I will gain a lot of more mana to my powerful base. I have been experimenting and playing Nightwell Spectre and Noxoglick and other creatures with this kind of similarity. They aren't really good because they take up a lot of space that are needed for stacks, ramp, and interaction. And I think Jeleva and Pixis alone will do the job fine. You don't need win more cards, you basically need to keep your strategy linear and safe. This is also a deck that is really fun to play in a casual way because I don't run any combo myself. I'm trying to deny my opponent's combo, and that means it's actually a deck that can be played against casual players too. So if you like to play a deck that is highly competitive but not really focused on winning with combo, I highly recommend Jeleva. She can be played and built in quite various different ways. Thank you for watching and have a great day.